Hey guys, welcome to another video. We're in the park, sheltered under here because it's snowing today. Quite outrageous, to be fair. 13 degrees yesterday, and today it's 0. How does that work? But yeah, very cold. But today we are doing a iPhone 10 video. iPhone 10, iPhone X on the portrait mode. I said a couple of videos back I was going to do one of these videos. I'm going to go through all the modes on the iPhone. So we got 5 different modes: natural light, studio light, contour light, stage light, and stage light mono. We're going to do it in this snowy park today. We're going to see how the phone performs. This is not kind of a comparison to Pixel XL and all those Samsung. This is a straight kind of photography review from a photographer, which I am. So yeah, this is based on a photography viewpoint, not compared to any other phones. I'm not interested in that. We're going to do a test purely on what the quality of this phone can produce. So we're going to take a bunch of photos, all in different modes. We're going to look at them, and then we're going to go back home and then get them up on Lightroom and see the actual fine details at what this can produce. Yes!
It's cold.
Let's go. So here's quite nice with all the little leaves on the floor and all the snow. Looks quite pretty. Model of choice today, my girlfriend. Come on. Here she is with leggings and a camel coat on. Right, so she's going to be the model, and she's going to take a few photos of me as well. So we just got. Oh. Yeah, this is in a tree. A few photos of her, a few photos of me, so we've got some variety in there. And yeah, I'll show you afterwards what we've done. So let's get to it. First of all, I'm going to use the natural light one, which is the first one. Okay, right, so we've taken a bunch of photos, natural light compared to contour light and compared to studio light, so we'll put those up on the screen now. Some of me and some of Hannah. I mean, the phone, I think it performs well. Obviously it's a bit glitchy. Obviously it's not going to be like a normal, say 1.850mm. There's going to be bits on the side where it glitches out. But say if you're on a shoot and you've got your main camera and you just want some kind of tester shots or like to work the composition, the iPhone's pretty good to choose that. Quality wise, it looks good. It looks quite sharp if you zoom in, but we'll do that later when we go back to my laptop and put them up on Lightroom. But yeah, the photos look pretty well. These are all unedited, so it's straight out of the camera. The contour light gives you like highlights on your face and makes kind of the dark areas a bit more dark. It's gimmicky, but it's quite cool. You can also do it on selfie mode. The probably majority of the people are going to use it is to take pretty selfies with the portrait mode. But the back camera is, you can take some pretty decent photos. Right, shall we try out the stage lighting? I know that's a bit like, I actually haven't seen anyone use the stage lighting. But what it does is like it takes your face and it blacks out the whole background, so it's like actually in a studio. And you can do that in black and white or colour. We'll have a walk around and scout, but then when we get back home I'll take a couple as well indoors to see how it performs. I've had this phone for like 6 months now, and I've taken some inside and it is a bit grainy, but we'll see how that performs. Right, let's go take some stage lighting. Right, we're back in the sheltered little bit. We're going to try out the stage lighting now. Stage lighting, what it does, it gives you like a circle, so you put your head in the circle, and then all around it, it goes dark when you take the photo. So let's try that.
Here we go.
Can you stand up? More of those. We've got this green structure behind us. Let's see if it blacks it out. Okay, we've taken a few. This is the that's the result. A bit odd. I'll throw it up on the screen now.
Let's see.
So yeah,
oh my god, it's onto my face so much.
It blacks out the whole, basically the back of the background, blacks it all out. but if you zoom in and look at the edges, it's not very good. Not a very good job there. So that's the colour. I'm just going to take one in black and white.
Do you want to take one of you?
Yeah, you can do. Just going to take one in black and white. That might make it a little bit more subtle with the line. So we're going to take black and white, turn around, close your eyes, right at that. Okay, no, that's even worse. That looks absolutely terrible.
Oh my god, that is awful.
I don't know how anyone can use this professionally, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm just literally just taking the photo. We're under this, which is quite dark in here.
You could try it up in your office area with lights.
Yeah, we could try it indoors with some better lighting on the face. But yeah, that's LinkedIn profile picture, maybe? Yeah?
Can I have it as my LinkedIn profile picture?
No, I would never use that. Hannah's just taken me in the stage light. I look absolutely terrible, look at that. I'll blow it up on the big screen now. The black and white one looks a little bit better, but you see in the colour one down the right hand corner, it's got kind of the gravel in between my arm and my body there. But yeah, and my hair looks really messed up as well, on both of them, that is. Yeah, but anyway, now, because it's absolutely freezing cold, 0 degrees, can't feel my hands. Oh god, okay. People are coming, so let's go home and get these up onto Lightroom. Back at the desk. Back. Oh no! My foliage! Someone's broken my foliage. Is that you? Right. Come on, let's do this. Professional. Yeah. Okay, I put all the photos on my laptop now. I took a total of 31 photos in the portrait mode on the iPhone 10, using the neutral mode, studio light mode, console mode, and a couple of stage lighting modes, both black and white and in colour. When I got back here, I took some more of Hannah indoors, so you can see what those look like. I'll put them up now. There's one here with just normal neutral light, so it's just the basic one, and then the next one is taken with console light. That was against a window though, so we've got some light coming in. It works quite well in low light, but we'll have a look to see what the details are really like when we fire up Lightroom. There's a few more. This one inside, it has light behind, no windows nearby, just a light backlight on her hair, and this is another one, both in console light. So what can I say with me using this? Would I use it on a shoot? Would I use it on a professional shoot? No, probably not. Would I use it walking the dog and just have a little bit of fun with it and take some kind of quirky shots with it? Yes. I'd use it kind of like as a backup more than like a prime shooter. I mean, still there's nothing like getting a nice milky 51.8 background on a phone like this. Just can't do it. Also saying with like the Pixel XL and the Samsung S8 and stuff like that, you just won't get that DSLR or mirrorless like Sony quality with using like a 35 prime or 50 prime. It just won't match to the quality of a phone basically. But at the end of the day, it's fun, it's cool, but I would never I'll probably post a few. I've posted one on Instagram before, which was a portrait of me. I'll probably post a few others, but it's not kind of a main source of my to-go setup for taking portraits. So yeah, this phone, I wouldn't use it professionally, and let me show you why. So yeah, it's not only to do with the outrageous looking stage light photos it produces, but let's go into more detail and fire up Lightroom. In Lightroom now, all the photos I showed you up on the screen weren't edited, but I shall edit a few and then put them up once we go through these. So I've flagged the best ones, and as you can see, the first photo, this is the one with natural light or neutral. It's like no setting on it, it's just the portrait mode. If you come down here on the settings here, it says it's taken at 2.4, but that's the iPhone camera anyway, and then it's, all you guys probably know already, it's just an artificial blur which is behind the front subject. I would probably say it's equivalent to a 1.8 or an f2, I would say, so I'll probably do a comparison video with my 50mm 1.8 and the iPhone 10, that would probably be a good video to do. Not in this one though, because that's YouTube. 150th a second, so yeah, let me talk about that. So when I was taking them in low light, the subject has to be very, very still. If the subject is moving and stuff, then the portrait is just gonna be blurred and it doesn't produce a very nice image. But yeah, if we zoom in here, zoom in a bit more, is that how it is? That's not gonna load anymore? Yeah, that's it. So as you can see, it's not very high quality. The blur line though is done quite well, because obviously Hannah having long hair, it's kind of done that quite well with the line going through, and there's no kind of gaps you can see. But you start to go down, there's a little bit of, it looks a bit off down here along the shoulder, where it's not quite seamless through there on the coat. And then obviously through there, it's got, this is more in detail than this over here. Zoom back out. It looks pretty good though. But if someone showed me this and someone showed me something which is taken on a 50mm 1.4, I would probably instantly tell, oh, okay, that was taken on a phone, not a DSLR. So there is aspects of it where you can tell straight away it's not real, if you get what I'm saying. So the iPhone 10 is 12 megapixels, but obviously a really, really tiny sensor. So it's just it's basically not enough pixels to give the detail here. But this is zoomed in quite close. If you're looking at it like this, I mean, it does look quite crisp because the background gives off that effect anyway. So that's that. This is me with neutral light. Again, let's have a look at the blur line. Does quite a good job. Does quite a good job around here, but it's a really, really distinctive line. If you go zoom in, it's not like a nice fall off that a normal lens would give. So it's literally just like, you know, those Instagram filters you get, and you can choose a vignette blur or a horizontal blur. It's basically like that. And you can see here around the glasses where it doesn't think my glasses is a subject, and it's just blurred the half of the frame there, which looks terrible actually. Coming down through here, okay. There's a bit of a messy line through there. But at the end of the day, this is, again, I said, it's just literally to have fun with it, really. You're not going to be blowing these up and put them on walls or making prints out of these, no way. Because you can look at here, there's detail snow here, and then there's just a big blur here, and it's got really confused with the leaves. But yeah, I think they're definitely improvements for Apple and for the iPhone 10 and their portrait mode to get a little bit better in understanding what's in the foreground and what's in the background, and how I can differentiate the different aspects in the photo, which would be better. And then I might consider using it for more, you know, main stuff. So yeah, this is the stage light where it's completely blacked out. This is hilarious. I don't know how anyone can use that. It just looks so terrible. Let's zoom in here. And as you can see, it's fighting for pixels. And it's literally just someone has taken a photo, printed it out, and someone just got a big black mark and just gone all the way around it. Yeah, I don't know who would use this feature. And then this one's the black and white one. It's more subtle with the line because it's black and white, but still it just looks like a cutout basically. And this one's me, where you can see part of the gravel in the right hand corner down there. And yeah, it just doesn't look any good at all. Just like it's been made on Microsoft Paint or something like that. And that's the black and white version. Right, so now I'm going to choose the best ones, and I'm going to edit them quickly and see if I can make them look half decent. Shush.
So guys, conclusion.
Can you be quiet?
My phone is a piece of poo.
I'm trying to be professional. Right. Stop that. Can you I'm recording, you're wasting my SD card. Okay guys, so I've narrowed it down to 3 photos. I've edited three. Okay guys, 3 photos I've edited. They're all taken in the contour mode, which is the third option you can select in the iPhone 10 portrait mode. So this is the first one with the leaves. This is the second one, and that is the third one, which is taken indoors next to a window. If I show you this one, the before and after, I'll put it up on the screen right now. It looks nice. I like this one mainly because of the composition. I think I did quite well with this photo. With the leaves in the foreground and stuff, it looks quite nice. On to the next one is me. Hannah did a good job taking this photo. So yeah, here's the before and after there. This is also contour mode. And the last one is indoors. It struggled a bit with the light coming in, and if you press, well, if you tap the screen, you know, it normally brings down exposure in some points of the image and stuff like that, but normally if you do that it brings it down too dark, and then you press it again it's too bright. So there's all those kind of little problems you have anyway with phone cameras nowadays. But I think it did okay. Still, would I use these for kind of main photography? And if I were to print them, no. As again, if you zoom in here, it's just, it looks like a, you know, a really bad Photoshop job. But anyway, I still might post that photo because I think it's quite pleasing with the composition. It looks quite nice initially when you look at that photo, but then if you start to dive in and look at the details below here with the leaves and stuff, it just doesn't do that well. I tried to blur the bottom of the photo anyway in Lightroom to go with the rest of the background blur. But yes, those are your three photos, all taken on the iPhone 10. From a photographer's point of view, I mean, it's basically a gimmick, isn't it? It's a gimmick where you can blur your background and have your subject in focus. I mean, DSLRs can do that easily, even if you buy, say, an A5000 by Sony, bung a cheap 50mm on there. The 50mm 1.8 now costs about, well, it's under 100 quid. One of those cameras is about 300, so £400. You're gonna be able to take some nice photos. This is £1,000, this phone. This is a 64 gig one. My bank balance couldn't quite stretch for the 264, and neither a Pixel XL or a Samsung, so I'm not comparing other phones because I just don't have access to them. So yeah, this is more of a photographer's point of view. I hope you got some info, got some knowledge from this video, and also it's nice to kind of implement Lightroom in this video as well, so you can see more of my editing and stuff. Yes guys, that's pretty much it. Comment down below if you think this was pointless or not, but it's just my opinion and point of view of to use this phone kind of like just like a fun day out taking photo kind of vibe with it, not kind of DSLR level, obviously not, but they are, can I say this, they are catching up. I mean, I don't know, the Pixel XL and the Samsung might have better quality portrait modes. I've seen a load of reviews online. Some people are saying Pixel XL, some people are saying iPhone 10, so the one to buy, I don't know, go watch someone else's video because I can't give you that info because I don't have the other phones. But yeah, as long as you got some info from me, that's good anyway. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video, much more to come, and see you next one. Goodbye. No, come in. I need to congratulate you for being a model. Alright. Congratulations for being a model today.
Thanks.
Good job. Look at that, we're both wearing black. How boring. Brilliant. Okay, brilliant, that's it. That's it. Come on.
You redo. Look at this.
No. Look at what?
Me.
Yeah, you look brilliant.
Oh, thanks.